Hello guys, and welcome back to your 30-day Realtor Marketing Challenge, where we're building your real estate marketing machine that's going to help you dominate your local market. What you're doing is going to pay off big time because you're going to have an unfair advantage in your territory. You'll be able to dominate any market by setting this up. So today is day 6, and we're going to talk about custom email. It should be a short training today, so I hope you're enjoying this training. I'm giving you everything that I can, everything that I need, all the resources, the most affordable ones, so that you're able to really take advantage and have an incredible year this year. So just like always, if you have any questions, if you get stuck, if you're confused, if you're overwhelmed, just ask your questions on Facebook. I'm here to help you. I'm here to answer other questions. There's a lot of real estate agents also that have other questions and are getting answered, and they're overcoming obstacles. Nothing that is worthwhile is gonna be easy. So if you don't have any experience in marketing and you're feeling overwhelmed, then don't be like that. Just ask all your questions on our Facebook group or attend the live webinar. Register for the webinar and you can ask your questions live as well. We have a no realtor left behind policy, and we are committed to you getting this done. All right, so we're on day 6. So congratulations on getting this far. You have a couple more days, so just continue focusing, continue doing exactly what I tell you in the videos. Watch the videos, rewatch them again if you want, and just take massive action. Take action on what I'm teaching you on any of the trainings. All right, so I'm super excited today to show you how to create a custom business email for your business. So what is a custom email? Basically, a custom email is just going to help you look more professional. So if you remember, I showed you how to get a custom domain website, for the website that you're going to be creating, or the website that you're going to get. Or if you already got it, then it's going to be for that website that you got. So if you notice, every single company, every major company, they have their email, let's say like support@thenameofthecompany.com. Let's say that I got a domain that says ivansellshomes.com or riversideagent.com. Then I can get an email address, a custom email address that I can create that says ivan@riversideagent.com, whatever my domain is that I bought. If it's Ivan Sells Homes, then ivan@ivansellshomes.com. I can create something like that, or I can say info@ivansellshomes.com. So that's what a custom domain is. It's basically going to have your domain that you purchased through either GoDaddy or Google Domains or Namecheap. If you're doing it the way that I'm teaching you, I believe the most affordable is through Namecheap. So if you got Namecheap, I'm going to show you right now how to set up your email using Namecheap, and Namecheap is going to be 100% free. So is a custom email necessary? A lot of agents ask me if that is even necessary at all. So I'm going to show you how to get a custom email address for free. So I would say if you're getting it for free, you might as well do it, right? So it's not absolutely necessary, but it is highly recommended. You're just gonna look a lot more professional. And then there's certain things that we're going to do that are probably you're gonna need a professional email address. You can obviously use the email address that you have with your company. That's gonna suffice, but still, it's typically better if you just have your name, because you're branding your domain and you just want to get as much branding, as much marketing out there as you can. All this is a snowball effect. The more you do it, the better you're going to get more results. The more results you're going to get, the more your name is going to be out there. So you might as well just brand yourself instead of your company. I always recommend that to every single agent. So it's up to you. It's not absolutely necessary, but it is highly recommended. Like I said before, it's going to give you a professional appearance. It's going to help you with your branding, and it can be forwarded to your primary email. In fact, I'm going to show you the way that we're going to create a custom domain with Namecheap. I'm going to show you how to do it so that it gets forwarded to your primary email. For example, I have an email address that I've used since, I believe, like in 2000 or something like that. It's already been around 20 years. It was when Google first started it. I mean, at least that's when I learned about Google. I got a Gmail account through them, and that's the main email that I use for almost everything. Now, I probably have around 10 to 15 email addresses, but every time that I create an email address, I always forward it to my primary email address, which is the one that I got, the very first one that I got. That's the one that I use because everything that I do is basically on that. So anytime that I get a new email address, I forward it to that address because that's the main address, that's the main email address that I have set up with my cell phone that I'm always constantly checking. So you can definitely forward your custom email address to your primary email, whether it be a Gmail account or a Yahoo account or any other account that you want. You can go ahead and do that. All right. So ultimately, having your own custom email address with your domain on it is just going to give you more credibility. So you're just going to look like a more legitimate company. So you're going to have more authority in the marketplace. So is it really necessary? I say it is highly recommended. To me, it is necessary, but to be able to get the best results, I would recommend it, but it's not like 100% a must. It's pretty much up to you, but you are going to need a custom email, even if it's if a company email, you should have a company email. So if you have a company email, you don't absolutely need it, but I would recommend you just get it with your domain so that you continue exactly with the type of training that we're doing. You're able to follow along exactly with what we're doing, and you don't get stuck later on if you don't have any type of custom company domain. All right. So where do you get custom emails? Here are the sources. The first one is G Suite. You can go to gsuite.google.com. You can get a custom email address, but they charge you $5 per month per user. So to me, that's a little bit more expensive. That's in the high side. There's also GoDaddy.com. So if you got your domain with GoDaddy, I suggest that you stick with GoDaddy. It's just going to make it easier. And GoDaddy charges you $1.99 per month to be able to create a custom business email. So that's $1.99 per month per user also. All right. And then it depends also on the storage. They have different plans. They're going to have different plans depending on the storage that you use, for each user. So it starts at $1.99 per month per user for the lower storage. And then you have Namecheap.com, which is, the domain provider that I showed you, the domain and hosting provider that I showed you. So if you've been following along exactly what I've been teaching you, you should have gotten a domain name from Namecheap.com if you decided to do exactly as I'm doing. And you should have gotten a hosting account with Namecheap.com as well, okay? So right now we're going to go ahead and set up your custom domain using Namecheap, since that's what I'm more familiar and that's what's more affordable, and that's what I think it's more recommended. It's easier to do, right? And it's free to set up. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go to Namecheap and I'm going to show you how to set up your email, your custom email with your domain. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is you should have received an email from Namecheap hosting team. So when you got your hosting account, you should have received this email that has all your hosting login information. So you just want to scroll down all the way to where you see the cPanel details right here. So you're going to need this information for you to be able to log into your cPanel. This is where you're going to create your custom email. So all you got to do is go back here, the cPanel, and go to this website right here. So you can either just copy it, right click and then copy. And I'm going to open a new window. I'll paste it. And then this is going to be the cPanel right here. Now all you got to do is you got to go back and copy your username. So highlight, right click, copy, then paste it there. Right click, paste. Then you get your password. You get your password and then you log in. Once you're logged in, this is going to be your cPanel dashboard. This is where you'll be able to attach a website, forward a website if you want, or create email addresses, add more domains to your hosting account. There's going to be different things that we're going to be doing in here, and I'm going to keep it very, very simple. You do not have to get overwhelmed. You do not have to get confused. I'm going to keep it very, very simple. I'm only going to show you what you need to know to be able to have your marketing machine set up. So you're not going to do very sophisticated stuff here. You can do a lot of things with this dashboard, but we're only going to keep it to a minimum to where it's absolutely necessary for you to do. All right. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to come down. You know, this is your cPanel dashboard. You're going to scroll down where it says emails, and then you're going to go to email accounts. Click right here. And this is where you're going to create your email. So then you're just going to come here to create, the blue button. You're going to create, and then you're going to choose your domain. If you only have one domain set up on there, like, you know, if this is the first time that you're using Namecheap and this is the first hosting account that you get, then you're probably only going to have one domain. I have a couple here. I only have two right now. But let's say that I want to create another domain name with this one right here, Ivan Lambo. If I want to create email that's going to say, maybe I want to create something that's going to say support@ivanlambo.com. So then what I can do is, you know, after you choose the domain that you want to do it for, if you only have one, then only one is going to be showing there. You're not going to have an option to change that. So all you got to do is go on the username, and then this is where you enter the type of email that you want. So I already created one that says Ivan@ivanlambo.com. So my first name at ivanlambo.com. So that's the first one that you should probably get. Your first name and then at your domain name. Or you can have one that says admin@ yourdomainname.com, or info or support. You can do whatever you want. But I recommend having your first name at ivanlambo.com. That should be the very first one that you create. So right here, I'm gonna say support@ivanlambo.com. So this is my domain name, and this is the email that I'm creating, the custom email that I'm creating. It says support@ivanlambo.com right here. So then I'm gonna set the password right now. So I wanted to give me the password right now, so I'm just gonna set up a password right there. And then storage space, I just want the minimum for this one because I'm not going to be using it that much. But you can increase, or you can do unlimited. You know, if you're only doing one email address, then just do unlimited. If you're doing a lot of email addresses, then you want to kind of just give different types of space storage for each single email that you create. So it's just going to depend on how much you use it. But if it's just one person, if it's just you, just do unlimited, and it's going to be enough for you to be able to do it. Then you leave that box that says send a welcome email with instructions to set up a mail client. Then after that, I just have to click on create. And now my email has been already set up. So now I have all these email addresses, and now I have this one that I just created, support@ivanlambo.com. Now, how do I check this email? You know, how am I going to check when I get a new email address to this one? So the way that you're going to do it is you just click here where it says check email. And this is where you have to come to check your email every single time. You can save this page, and you can just, there's two options. You can use Horde or you can use Round Queue. I like to use this one. And the only difference is the email platform, the user interface is going to look a little bit different. So I like the style of this one. So here is the email that I just created. You know, they sent me an email with all the information here. So you're going to need this information so that you're able to forward it to your email address, to your primary email address. All right. So you got to make sure you have this information right here. You should already have it. And now from here, I can actually send emails to wherever I want. So I don't really need to forward it anywhere if I don't want to, but you're going to have to be checking this email every single day, basically, or setting up your phone to this email so that you're getting the emails automatically to your cell phone, or, so you have to set this up to your, to be your primary email address. Now, that's probably not going to be the case for most of you, because typically we all have other primary email addresses that we use more often. So I have a Gmail address that I'm going to be using. So what I want to do is I want to forward every single email that comes in here. I want to forward it to my Gmail account. So in order to forward every email that comes into this inbox to my primary Gmail account, you're going to go right here at the top right hand side, and you're going to click on that email, and then you're going to go down to forwarders, and then right here you're just going to enter the email address that you want to forward your email to. So all you got to do is add a forwarder, so add an email. So you click here on add forwarder, and then you enter the email address where you want the emails to be sent to. So I'm going to use ivanlambo@gmail.com, right? Just like this, ivanlambo@gmail.com. That's my primary email. That's the email that I got around 20 years ago. So I'm going to click on add forwarder. And now the email has been forwarded. It's already been set up. So every time that I get an email here, so if somebody sends me an email to support@ivanlambo.com, I'll be able to see it on my primary Gmail account, which is this one. I'll be able to get it, which is this. This is the one that I'm going to be able to check my email right here. This is where I check the email daily. So I just check my email here, and I'm going to get every single email over there. So now if I have 5 or 6 or however many different email addresses, doesn't matter how many I have, I don't have to be checking every single account, because you pretty much have to be logging into every single account if you have different email addresses. So you have to be logging into every single account to be able to check if you have new email addresses. So that's not going to be very productive. So now everything is being sent to my Gmail account, which is what I have attached to my cell phone. All the emails get sent directly into my cell phone. I get notified directly to my cell phone email. So I use Gmail, which works really good for me. So now I don't miss any email that are sent to me to any other email addresses that I have. So any email that is sent to support@ivanlambo.com, I'm going to see it here in my inbox, and I'll be able to respond back to it. Okay. So that's all I want to teach you today. I don't want to keep it complicated. In the future, later down the line of this training, I'm actually going to show you how to be able to send out emails directly from your Gmail account using your custom email addresses. So for example, right here, if I choose on compose, I can actually send out an email from Ivan@ExplosiveMarketer.com or from Ivan@IvanLambo.com. So whatever email you sent out right now, every email that's being sent to support@IvanLambo.com is coming in here. But what if I want to reply? If I get an email here, if I want to reply using support@IvanLambo.com, I have to go back into the web service, to the web email service, and I have to log in there and then reply back through there. But that, that's pretty time consuming as well. So I want to be able to just reply back through my Gmail account. So I'm going to show you how you can set it up here so that you have these options. And then if you get, let's say somebody sends me an email to Ivan@ExplosiveMarketer.com, that is getting forwarded to this Gmail account. I have a separate one, just like I showed you. So the emails are actually going to the other web email service, but they're getting forwarded to this Gmail. So when I get it here, I can just say reply back using ExplosiveMarketer.com. And now when I send out this email, it's going to look like it's coming from Ivan@ExplosiveMarketer.com, although I'm using Gmail to respond back to them. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to show you how to do that in a little bit later down the line. I don't want to overwhelm you and I don't want to confuse you. So I don't want to do that right now. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to leave it a little bit to the end. I just want you to make sure that you create your custom email for now for your custom domain. All right. So go ahead and do that. And that's going to be enough training for today. Set up your custom email, and just like always, if you get stuck, if you have any questions, go to our Facebook group. If there's something that I see that a lot of people are having questions on during our live webinar, I'm going to be going through that. So for example, if a lot of people are having trouble setting up the custom email, then during the live webinar, I'm going to be showing you how to do it live so that you can ask me any questions live on the call and I can help you through that. All right. So hopefully you've been enjoying this training. Hopefully you've been following along, and don't get stuck. Ask your questions, attend the live webinar. I'm very, very excited that you're going through this training because again, you're going to have an unfair advantage in your marketplace. You're getting an opportunity here to create a massive asset for your business that's going to give you huge returns. And the best part is that it's 100% free. I'm giving it away for you for free because you're one of the lucky first real estate agents that are going through this training. And I need testimonials. So leave me your feedback on the Facebook group. Give me your feedback, your questions, your comments. I need your testimonials so that I'm able to sell this training later on to other agents. And I am going to limit it after this first group of agents come in and go through this training. I'm going to increase the price to where it's not affordable to just anybody because, I'm not going to want a lot of competition for you. So take advantage and finish it. Create everything right now. Don't take it for granted because it's free. This is very, very valuable information that I wish I had when I started real estate around 15 years ago. All right. Thank you for watching. Take care.